Hey guys, welcome to another homeschool help. Today we are going to be looking over and reviewing. I'm going to be reviewing this. I've already used it partially. Anger management workbook for kids. This is very, very good for adults as well, or even teenagers. It's really, really simple. Maybe your teenager might find it ridiculous, but this has even helped me, and me and my son have learned together. They do have mindfulness workbook, Samantha Snowden, and she also has, I believe, growth mindset workbook, which we are purchasing. This is considered a consumable, so you can go ahead and purchase this with your funds. If you're private, I believe it shouldn't be no more than $20. As far as I remember, you can pick this up on Amazon. They don't have it on Rainbow Resource, or you can go directly to the website. I believe it's cheaper on Amazon though. So this is, this is for everyone. Like I said, you can even use it for a high schooler. I think it's amazing. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have other ones, but sometimes adult or high school textbooks seem to be a little bit more complicated. And this is just a lot more fun and it's less stressful. So this is for if you have like a kid that maybe has tantrums, or maybe they have a hard time communicating with what's going on within them, or maybe it's because they don't understand what's going on the inside. This is for them. If you have a student that you just think is completely fine, but you'd want to supplement some anger management, it's considered as a science. I use it during our science time, and it's really, really great self-help. So let's go ahead and dive into the contents. I love the way this book feels. It's not the glossy, it's kind of like the matte finish. 50 fun activities to help children stay calm and make better choices when they feel mad. So this is completely directed at, at, the angry feeling. So the contents. Why do I feel angry? What we'll learn. This is how anger feels. This is what anger does. How to look out for anger. And where does the anger go? And then we continue. Where else can anger be? Part 2, what happens when I feel angry? And part 3 is what should I do with my anger? So these are all different units. You go over stuff like what makes me feel angry. How do I show my anger? How do I tell people what I need? Other people feel angry too. The choice is mine. So, letter to grown-ups and a letter to kids. This is really, really sweet. So this is the why do I feel angry? And, so what we'll learn, finding out what makes us angry can be a little tricky. It's the beginning. So this is it. This is how anger feels. This is anger. Say hi to your anger. Right here, for example, after they read, or you can do it with them, what does anger look like? My son put red, fire, and pressure. He spelled it wrong. What does it smell like? Stinky, socks, or trash. What does it sound like? Screaming, or mean things. And what does anger feel like? Pain. So this was a big eye-opener for me and for my son. We're like, wow, anger feels like pain. And so I'm telling you, this stuff gets real deep real fast, but it's such a good book, and I would highly recommend it for anybody. You have your activities here. And the activities, for example, activity 1, it's colored in yellow, so your student will know when to stop. The yellow band stops here, and then it continues for activity 2 is blue. I like this activity. This is 3, which is orange. How does my body feel? Dark, dizzy, fast breathing, heartbeat, numb, heavy. So my son says he feels a fast heartbeat. He feels numb in his hands. His feet feel heavy. He gets nauseous in his tummy area, and he has fast breathing, and then he has like a dark sensation over his head. So this is, he chose to do it watercolor, so that's why it's bleeded out through there. But it goes over to what happens in your brain when you feel angry. So my son actually learned why we get angry. We have spurts of anger, talking about the prefrontal cortex and how that matures not until way later. So this goes down to a science. You can use this as biology if you want to do it for a science unit. This is definitely just very simple. If you want to take a break from science and you want a very independent kind of lesson plan, you can pick this up. Where's anger and where does it show up? For example, at school, when guys bully me, when does anger show up? He put at the playground when we have to leave the park. So it's a great self-reflection tool. We just started to do this not too long ago. And I'm just going to go ahead and flip through it just because they don't give us the courtesy of doing it online as often. Let me see if I can zoom out real quick. Oh, that's as much as I can zoom out. Okay, let's see if I can just flip through here. Effects on others. Where else can anger be? Getting to know fear. Sadness, getting to know disappointment. What happens when I feel angry? What makes me feel angry? Clues from within, clues from outside. Rating the intensity. Has when things get hard at home. Conflict at school. What we have in common. How does my anger take charge? I would really even recommend if you have multiple students doing this together, because it really helps communication between the family, and if even mom and dad can do this alongside, this would be great. There's a lot of things that I got to know about my son that I just didn't know, that he would just kind of keep to himself. So this was a great tool. Again, there's no shame in not knowing what's going on in their heads. We don't know everything. We're not God. We're not perfect. So this is a great tool to really find out what's going on, because it's like they're talking to a friend. It's also, my son's, he likes to do workbooks and activities, so he's really honest on these questions. He's really honest with his answers, so we get to talk a lot. My best day ever, choosing wisely. So heartfulness, and she does have other books. And they actually refer to other books here. So we have some sources, organizations and applications. Other books here that are listed. Brainstorm, The Mindful Child, No Drama, Discipline. And yeah, this is it. This is the Anger Management Workbook. It's amazing for everybody in the family. I would even suggest it for your homeschoolers. For your high schoolers. And yeah, even if your kid is public schooled, get this supplemented during the summer. It's really, really good, and work on it as a family. It's helped us out so much with communication, with understanding each other, and even apologizing and forgiving one another, and really working hard on managing how we control our anger. So if you have any questions, I'll try to link the other books down below. I have not tried the other ones yet. I am ordering one this year. I believe it's the Growth Mindset. I think I want Growth Mindset. And I'll link them all down below anyway. If you have any questions, go ahead, drop a comment. If you have anything that you're using, or if you've used this, please let me know how you use it. I want to know how you guys have implemented it in your house or in your school curriculums. But at any rate, we'll see you guys later.